SUV ever. Jeep Compass gets up to 29 mpg highway, and the Jeep Wrangler has an all-new powertrain with improved performance and fuel economy. Season's greetings from our family to yours. Get the year's best deals at the Jeep Big Finish event.
During the Big Finish event, lease the 2012 Grand Cherokee Laredo 4x4 for $329 a month for well-qualified lessees.
Watch the 10 o'clock news right here on CW23.
Welcome to Winging It Buffalo Style. I'm Victoria Hong.
And I'm Joe Arena.
And I'm Allie Hartwick.
All right, we've got a lot of special guests in the studio today, including pastry chef Gretchen. She's back from NCCC, of course, and we're making a pumpkin roll, I believe, this morning.
Yes, we are.
Good stuff.
It's
tis the season.
Can't wait.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And we're also going to meet another one of our CW Star finalists. Teresa Lee is here this morning. We'll be talking with her in a little bit.
But first, we're going to start by giving a big shout out to DJ Jigster. That is him. He is, once again, back in his truck. He's from 97 Rock. He does this every year. Even though the temps are in the 30s this morning, dropped down to even 29. He moved into his trailer at the Quaker Steak and Lube on Transit Road. Jigster, as I said, does this every year so he can collect turkeys and other non-perishable foods for the Food Bank of Western New York. He won't leave until the entire trailer is full of food. He's scheduled to be there through Wednesday. Fill it up for him so that he can get out before the weather gets really bad.
That's right. It's almost like the weather has to be in the 30s before you can get into that truck.
Right.
Because it seems like, you know.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And it's been so beautiful, and now he's out there. But it's a really great cause that he's doing this for. And I agree, if you want Jigster to come in out of the cold, you should probably help him out with some food.
Fill that truck quick.
We are told, and Melissa's going to be there. Melissa Holmes is going to be there between 3 and 4 this afternoon. Sometime this afternoon, she's going to be out there DJing with him, and he does have a heater, we're told.
All right.
Oh, good.
So it's safe.
Yes, exactly. Just bring him some food, non-perishables.
Right, that's right.
So we're coming up on Thanksgiving, biggest travel day of the year, or one of the biggest travel days of the year. And you may, maybe not, see some interesting coats at the Buffalo Niagara Airport this year. There's airline baggage that you can wear as your luggage. These are Jack-to-go jackets that double as suitcases. That's the only one that looks semi-normal. But basically, they are zip-up jackets, dresses, clothing that you pack your luggage in to avoid the hefty baggage fees at the airport. Although I feel as if you may have to spend a little extra time in security as they go through your clothing suitcase.
Yeah, and while you're avoiding all the fees, you're not avoiding all the eyes that will be staring at you, wondering why you're wearing
They're not even
like a garbage bag.
They're not even that big. I mean, how much more can they hold than a regular carry-on?
Apparently a lot. You can stuff a lot of stuff in these things, apparently. I don't know, a lot of items.
I don't know where this company originates, but that to me is just such an American thing. Like, we don't care how we look. We're getting our baggage for free. Like,
well, who cares how you look when you're on a plane anyway,
who cares?
I do. We've gone over this before.
Up, yeah.
I dress up to travel.
I dress
I just
down.
think that is so...
I dress comfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, I wear this to the airport. Not this, exactly.
All right, we want to talk about PETA for a second here. They are pushing for some people to make the switch from turkey to a meatless option this Thanksgiving, especially people in a town called, in Texas, called Turkey. Look at that. That town actually exists. The animal rights group wants the town of Turkey to change its name to Tofurkey just for Thanksgiving Day. Now, PETA says turkeys suffer every day of their lives, and by changing the city's name, compassion for turkeys will be promoted. And it got us thinking here. I mean, we're in Buffalo, and you can get a buffalo burger and stuff like that. So I wonder if PETA's going to show up here.
Buffalo food.
There's no Buffalo Day, though. I think they're trying to focus on Thanksgiving because of all the turkeys. But we should quote what the residents are saying. It's stupid.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what we had this morning on Wake Up. That's what they were saying. It's stupid. Get away from us. It's our heritage. It's our town.
I kind of agree.
And what, are they going to go after the country next? Like, oh, the country is very offensive to turkeys. If anything, it's celebrating turkeys. It doesn't mean you have to eat them just because it's named after an animal.
Absolutely. That's a good point.
Oh, silly. Some people.
All right, well, you know, traveling's a big part of the Thanksgiving holiday, and for children, craft time at school is a very big part of the holiday season coming up. And my wife actually teaches kindergarten at Eric Road Road Elementary in Niagara Wheatfield, and she created one of these with her family of kids.
Her family of kids, that's
anyway,
cool.
this is some of the crafts they do in class. It's pretty neat. I'm going to be taking a trip to see her, I think today or tomorrow.
Well, explain what those are.
That's an apple, okay? And then toothpicks, mini toothpicks coming out of the back of the apple there, as you see, and those are mini marshmallows, and that's a gummy candy corn at the end of each one of those, and then candy corn for the feet of the apple. That's what they just did the other day, and we're going to be doing stuff like that today or tomorrow in her classroom, so it should be pretty interesting.
That is so cute.
Yeah, you can eat the whole thing, too.
Are they going to do also like the...
It's all edible.
You tried.
Yes.
Like the hand turkey?
The hand turkey, I think, will be there. Remember that?
I love the hand turkeys.
Yeah. So kids love that, so it should be a fun time.
All right, are you ready to meet the next finalists in the CW Star Search? Here's Teresa Lee.
This city is fun and creative, characteristics we both share. I want to bring the stories that are important to you. As your next CW star, not only do I want to cover the stories that are popular and trendy, but also the ones that affect our entire community, such as the recent bullying epidemic. I don't just want to be a face. I want to get involved and truly make a difference.
And here she is. Hi, Teresa. How are
Hi,
you?
good. It's very nice to meet you all.
It's good to have you in the studio today.
Thank you.
Just tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you're from, about your family.
Your husband.
Yes, Joe met my husband, Myron. I have a really great husband. He's very supportive of me making it to the top 5. I did grow up in Buffalo, mostly, except for my high school years. I went and lived with my aunt in Ohio, but the rest of my life I grew up in Buffalo. I love the Kenmore, Delaware, Hurdle areas where I spent most of my days, and I love the city.
And you love our show.
And I love winging it. I watch it almost every day, except for the days that I have to be at work early. But usually I catch it every morning, so.
Now, you said you want to cover a lot of topics as the CW star, and one we actually were talking about yesterday is retail employees and Thanksgiving, and you actually are a retail employee, so we'd love to hear your opinions on the Thanksgiving
Yes, it has been very crazy getting closer to the holidays, shoppers, especially with Black Friday coming up. That's going to be crazy. I work at JCPenney's, and we're opening at 3 a.m. So luckily I don't have to be to work that early, but I am working a pretty long day from 1 to about midnight. So yeah,
that is a long day.
Crazy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, but do you mind it? Is it really that awful?
I don't mind it. Me personally, I would never shop during Black Fridays, especially recently. It's been really crazy with people getting trampled and things like that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
That was last year, wasn't it?
Yep, they can be dangerous.
What do you think about the early hours? That the hours are getting earlier, and now they're calling it Black Thursday?
I know. It's crazy because really it kind of starts on Thursday. Like I said, I wouldn't do that. There's no way I'd be standing outside at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. That's not for me, but to work, you know, I have no choice, have to make a living, but...
Absolutely, everybody's got to eat.
That's
right.
Yeah.
Now, quickly, we want to hear, because you do watch Winging It often, you have a favorite chef on our show.
I do. Shout out to Chef Scotty. I love him.
Like come on, Scotty.
What I love about him is he's
Chef Scotty?
so thorough. He's
Joe.
so thorough. He goes through each step.
Oh, yeah.
He's really highly organized. I always notice that about him, and I really like watching him. I think he's got an interesting personality.
And I do know your husband Myron likes watching him too, and he gave me a little advice when we were at the tryouts. He said, take off the sports coat, man. Get involved, roll up the sleeves. He wants to see it. So today, sports coat's coming off. I'm going to roll up the sleeves, and I'm going to make a mess with Gretchen in the kitchen. You ready over
I'm
there?
the only one who loves you today, Myron, so.
Well, we're going to let you now do a little tryout for Winging It, and you're going to talk something about football, a special kind of football?
Yes. Western New York is gaining more and more popularity in Gaelic football, and I hear that Allie tried a few kicks at it.
What do you get when you combine the kicking, running, passing, and shooting of some of our favorite sports? Well, you get the national sport of Ireland, Gaelic football.
It's a very hard sport to explain. Sometimes it's best to watch it. It's a little bit between soccer, rugby, basketball. That's probably the best way to explain it.
In this game, teams of 15 players try to score goals by passing and kicking. But there are some significant restrictions, which I'm about to learn firsthand from our very own Buffalo Finians.
You can't pick the ball off the ground like this. It'll be a free for the other team. So if you can just bend down, pick it up, and you're going to run. Yep,
Like that?
that's it.
And then run with it?
4 steps, you can dribble again.
And then I can boop. Oh, no, I dropped it. Now what do? I'm afraid I'm going to kick myself in the face on this one. Or it's going to go away from me.
There you go. If you want to pass the ball, you're going to have the ball in one hand, and you're going to fist pump it through.
Okay, so like that?
Pretty much like that.
To score points in Gaelic football, a player must either kick the ball into a net or through upright posts. No easy feat, let me tell you.
Well done. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Great score.
Woo! After learning just a few of the basics, we set up a scrimmage. And I learned pretty quickly that I was no match for these experienced players. But after a few minutes, I got the hang of it. What do you think? I got the skill to do it?
I think we got you in.
All right.
So well.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Five.
All right, yeah, I'll take them. And although I may not be ready for my first game, it turned out to be a great, albeit muddy day with the Buffalo Finians.
Now, the Buffalo Finians have their banquet this Saturday. They're celebrating their season, which I guess was a ton of fun. And then in the spring, they're starting up a women's team. They got a youth league going on.
You gonna try out?
I don't know. I might. I wasn't very good when I tried rugby, and I feel like this is kind of similar. And the only thing I could do is kick, as you saw.
But they don't tackle like they do in rugby,
well,
so.
no, they don't tackle, but that actually was the part I like best about rugby. This, you kind of get the little, like, shoulder bumps like you do in soccer.
All right.
All right, we got a really great day going on in our Kitchen World kitchen.
That's right. We have an NCCC here. We have an old friend, another long old friend with Joe.
That's right. Pastry chef Gretchen's here. Another long old friend. You've been using that all week. It's going to work. All right.
I'm not
welcome
that
back.
old.
No, you're not. You're not that long either. I don't know what she meant by that. We're making a pumpkin roll today?
We're making pumpkin rolls today because I made a pumpkin or an apple pie in September, so I didn't want to come out with the same old game, so I brought some pumpkin rolls.
Stepped it up. I had a little nibble already. Wow.
Which I scolded you for.
I know. Well, you always put it in treats. It's like a trap. You leave it out there for me, and I stick my hand in the bowl, and then.
I did want to trap you.
All right. Okay. Well, let's talk about what we need for this recipe. It looks pretty simple. The basic
pretty
stuff
simple,
here, right?
and no mixer required. In case someone doesn't have a mixer, I don't want them to not be able to enjoy the pumpkin roll. A whisk and a spatula, and we have just some sugar, all-purpose flour, baking soda, pumpkin pie spice, eggs, a little bit of lemon juice, and our pumpkin.
And that could be canned if you want.
Just the canned pumpkin,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
And with the pumpkin pie spice, they do sell it as pumpkin pie spice. However, you can make your own blend, which is probably cheaper because, you know, if you buy prepackaged things, usually more expensive. So if you go online and Google pumpkin pie spice, it'll tell you, you know, different ingredients to put in. It's like cloves, a little cinnamon, ginger, you know, so
no
make your own. No nutmeg at all. But so yes, there's nutmeg in there.
I think there's a hint of nutmeg in there. That's why you're the chef.
Yes, a hint of nutmeg.
Do I smell nutmeg?
All right. I smell nutmeg.
So that's pretty easy to make on your own.
Yeah, just make your own, because it's probably more expensive to buy it prepackaged, so just make your own.
Google,
and keep a lot
Google it.
You can Google pumpkin pie spice and it'll come up. And they'll have apple pie spice. They put these things out there, but you can just make your own blends and make more of them and have them on hand.
All right, now, okay, well, we're going to get going. We're going to mix things.
Yes.
Myra and I am taking the jacket off. We're going to roll up the sleeves. I hope you're watching this. It's one of the first times I'm doing it here. All right. We're going to send it over to Emily Lenahan right now in the newsroom, and we're talking holiday travel, and that's a big issue right now, I bet.
Yes. Hi, Joe. You know, travelers have been doing a lot of online bidding for hotel rooms, and we have an article right now that can really help you through that process and give you some great tips. So I want you to check that out on wingingit.tv. When you're on our website, scroll over entertainment, and if you go down to consumer technology, you'll come here and you'll see an article. Well, my feet is frozen here. Okay, it says holiday travel tips for online bidding. That's where I want you to click, because this article is comparing Priceline and Hotwire. These are both websites that you pay for a hotel room, pick your hotel room before you actually know which hotel it is. So it's a complicated process, but you can find great deals. This article here just gives you some tips on how to use it and how to compare them for your advantage. Also, there's links right to the websites from this article. So if you're looking for a hotel room, definitely check this out. It'll definitely be very helpful for you this holiday season. I also shared this link for you on our Winging It Buffalo Style Facebook page. Also on the page, you'll see information about the Great American Smokeout. You'll be learning more about this in the hot sauce segment later on, but there's 2 links here that are really important for you to check out beforehand, one of which is a pledge you can sign to either quit not smoke for 24 hours or not start smoking. So it's really important. Check all of that out, and you'll be enjoying that whole conversation in the hot sauce.
Thanks, Emily. Hey, you may not want to take your jacket off if you're going to head out today.
I know, it's nasty. And I think I said yesterday it was 51 at this time. Now we're looking at 30. So
20 degrees.
Maybe some of the white stuff's coming down somewhere.
Well, Amelia Siegel's going to let us know what we can expect.
Yeah, no snow yet. A lake effect snow advisory begins this afternoon for Chautauqua and Cattaraugus counties only. That starts at 1 o'clock. It runs through 3 a.m. on Friday. Totals from the Boston Hills into Wyoming County and areas south will range from 2 to 5 inches. Everybody, though, is chilly. From 34 in the Falls down to 30 in Bradford. Buffalo, you're coming in at 33. You can see western New York dry right now. The lake effect snow showers are going to develop around the midday hours today by about that 1 o'clock hour. If you're in the Niagara Frontier, you're mainly dry today right on through Saturday. So here's your weather for today. Highs around 40, so everyone's chilly. Snow showers develop this afternoon south of Buffalo. If you're in the close south towns, just a chance of some flurries or some rain. This activity is really going to be concentrated again around the Boston Hills and areas south, where around an inch of daytime accumulation is possible. Tonight, an additional 2 to 4 inches possible. Otherwise, we're cold. Temperatures in the 20s, a southern tier low of 19. For tomorrow, any snow showers will taper off early, partly sunny by the afternoon, and a high of 44. Now we're going to send things over to Melissa with a look at today's news headlines. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, Amelia. Thank you. Well, 3 men will be arraigned today for their involvement in a West Side shooting in broad daylight. Now, it was a terrifying scene yesterday morning at the corner store on Grant and Forest when 3 men started arguing and one ended up shooting another in the leg. The whole scene was caught on security footage that you will see only on News 4 and WIVB.com. Erie County Sheriff's deputies say they arrested 2 people and seized more than 1 kilo of cocaine, as well as some ecstasy pills, $55,000 in cash, and a handgun from a home on Ruspin Avenue in the city. The 2 suspects, 36-year-old Myron Johnson and 41-year-old Harold Howard, are expected in court today on felony drug charges. And the Sabres just couldn't pull off a home win last night against the Devils at the First Niagara Center. The Sabres ended up losing 5-3. Tyler Myers did get 2 goals, though. They take on the Hurricanes tomorrow in North Carolina. And that's a look at some of the stories that News 4 is following. Joe McNally, back to you.
Yeah, I got to say, it was like almost watching a road game last night, even though the Sabres were at home. It just didn't seem like the crowd was in it, and I don't know what's going on. They got a fireplace in their locker room.
They can't do it at home.
They can't win at home. Yeah.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Let's talk happy. Let's talk hands up. Randy Cooper, guess what? He's gotten a new title. We're going to tell you about it. Talk about it in the dish.
That's right.
And we're going to talk about our Buffalo girl, Angeli, on America's Next Top Model All-Stars. We've got all the drama on her in the dish.
Hi, this is Angeli Preston from America's Next Top Model, and your wing tip for the day: you want to learn how to pose? Soft, subtle changes work the best. Work your angles, play, subtle changes. And that's it.
Monday, need to impress a small town?
You can host a party.
I have a friend in New York. She's a professional party planner.
Call in the big guns from the Big Apple.
It's basically just a football thing.
It's like Friday Night Lights, but without all the depressing parts.
Now, New York style.
Welcome, everyone. Enjoy our signature cocktail.
Why is it purple?
Meets Bluebell taste.
I don't understand this food. I just want chicken fingers.
Heart of Dixie.
Monday at 9 on CW23.
Define your success at St. Francis. St. Francis High School's entrance and scholarship exam is November 19th. stfrancishigh.org.
Nice, huh? Yeah, you know what else is nice is all the savings you can get on Cruise and Traverse over there. Oh. That's my beard.
It's amazing.
This holiday, Chevy's giving more. Now, well-qualified lessees can get a low-mileage lease on a Chevy Cruze LS for around $190 a month. Visit ChevyDealer.com.
Year-round, there's no place more magical than the Marilla Country Store, where our rooms brim with unique decor for every home and special gifts for everyone. And now, we're bursting with holiday decorations, fine jewelry and gifts your family will cherish always. There's even a bulk food emporium for cooks and old-fashioned candy for kids. So come and visit at the corner of Bullis and Two Rod Roads, the historic and fun Marilla Country Store.
Define your success at St. Francis. St. Francis High School's entrance and scholarship exam is November 19th. stfrancishigh.org.
All right, it's time for the latest entertainment news, including an update on Top Model.
That's right. Here's Victoria with the dish.
Thanks, guys. America's next top model went Greek this week. Buffalo's own Angelique Preston and the rest of the top 5 traveled to the Mediterranean and collaborated with designer Michael Cinco on what could be their final runway gown. They then posed for a photo shoot with Judge Nigel Barker. Angelique's photo once again helped her make it through a tough elimination ceremony. Dominique went home instead. It's a case of the Sitch versus the Fitch. Jersey Shore star Mike the Situation Sorrentino filed a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Abercrombie & Fitch. The company had said, remember that, when it would that it would pay Sorrentino to stop wearing its clothes? Well, he says he never got such an offer and that it was in essence a ploy to get attention for their brand. He's also going after the company for trademark infringement for selling shirts reading the Fitchuation and GTL, referring to his famous phrase, Gym Tan Laundry. Amelia said it's now been changed to GTL Gym Tan lawsuit. Abercrombie has yet to comment. All right, what was the first thing my love, actor Bradley Cooper, said when he learned People magazine named him Sexiest Man Alive? That his mother would be going to be so happy about it. The 36-year-old hangover hunk is single, and even though he's dated Renee Zellweger and been linked to Jennifer Lopez falsely, he says he does not consider himself a ladies' man. And Bradley is joining me live now in this picture, autographed at the bottom. It's not even mine, but I'm considering stealing it. He is the whole package. You know why? He graduated from the Honors English program from Georgetown, entered NYU for a master's in arts. He speaks French fluently. He's wonderful to his mother, and I love him.
Apparently.
There you go. And you know what, though? He was married for less than a year. He's kind of like got the Kardashian thing. Back to you guys. I know everything about Bradley.
Hollywood relationships
You know,
are not easy.
Every year that anybody but Johnny Depp is voted Sexiest Man Alive,
doesn't matter.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
Just doesn't.
He's been up there a few times, right?
He has, rightfully so.
Absolutely. All right. Moving on, you know, Halloween's over, but we can't get enough pumpkin this time of year, and we're going to be heading back into the kitchen because we'll be making a pumpkin roll with Chef Gretchen. Pastry Chef Gretchen, that is.
Lauren Fix, the car coach.
If you had to see one film this season, it would be this one. Phil, go ahead. Personally, I give it 4 stars. Back in a moment.
I have finally completed my movie, Threat Level Midnight. Looks like there's gonna be a cleanup on aisle 5. No! That was not scripted.
Don't miss The Office.
TV to talk about, Thursday at 7 p.m.
Watch the 10 o'clock news right here on CW23.
After many years of serving the Western New York area, Crawford Furniture is closing its stores forever. Beautiful solid oak, cherry, and maple furniture made here in Jamestown is being sacrificed at pennies on the dollar. Other famous name brands at savings up to 78% off. But you can't buy anything today. Crawford Furniture is now closed and will remain closed till 10 a.m. tomorrow morning to mark down prices and make ready this giant quitting business sale. Bring your trucks and trailers to Crawford Furniture, made in the USA in Amherst, Williamsville, Hamburg, Lockport, and Lakewood. Hurry!
Sometimes sitting in the back just isn't the right fit. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Maybe it's time you move to the front. Let Gowanda Harley-Davidson show you how easy the move can be.
We offer models that are lightweight, responsive, and easy to ride. Gowanda Harley-Davidson also offers a full line of motor clothes, monthly events, training, and of course, riding. Make the move to the front and discover what we've known for over 65 years at Gowanda Harley-Davidson. The destination is worth the journey.
Have a good day.
Boy, she was not very happy.
She was just having a bad day.
Well, you handled it very well.
Thank you.
You know, Geico is hiring, and we're looking for people just like you. Even if you've never considered a sales career, you may already have all the qualities that Geico is looking for.
Anything else I can get for you today? You know, our cakes are on special.
Sure, why not? You know, you've got a great way with customers, and Geico's hiring. I think you'd be great. Bring those skills to Geico and start your career today. Apply at geico.jobs.
Okay, what's the film to see? Roll it!
Announcing our fall and winter maintenance specials. You could save up to $65 in additional rebates, only from Auto Service Plus. Service you can trust. Go to autoserviceplus.biz for a location near you.
Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop is the official coffee of Winging It Buffalo Style. Brewed 20-minute fresh, because always fresh always tastes best.
Welcome back. We're in the kitchen cooking up a storm here, a pumpkin storm with pastry chef Gretchen from NCCC. Okay, we've got, we're trying.
We're trying.
You always succeed. What are you talking about?
We have our dries.
We have our dry in the bowl here.
In our bowl, and I'm just going to go ahead and whisk them together, sort of aerate them and combine them at the same time.
Okay, really quick. What's in there again, just to quickly
The flour,
reiterate?
sugar, baking soda, and our homemade pumpkin pie spice.
Okay, and you can find a recipe for that easily online.
You can always make your own.
And it's better, actually, right? It tastes a little bit better when you do it on your own.
You could jazz it up and add some more, like nutmeg.
Jazz it up. All right. 3 eggs.
So I'm going to take my wets, my pumpkin, my eggs, and my lemon juice.
Okay. Oh, is this a little bit of lemon juice?
Just
not too much in here.
Just a little bit of lemon juice. Just a little. Throw it in.
All right. Okay.
And our eggs.
Put our eggs in there. Now you're going to whisk that?
I'm going to continue. I love the whisk. If this could be like an arm for me, I would have a whisk arm.
Well, you were saying you don't need a blender for this. And
no, that's why I like to not use a mixer all the time. Everybody doesn't have a mixer, so everybody can buy a whisk.
I've never seen pumpkin and eggs being whisked together in a bowl, I got to be honest.
Have you made pumpkin pie?
No, I've never.
Well, then that would be why.
I've never made a pumpkin pancake. I've only bought a pumpkin and carved it up, pretty much. That's all I've done with it.
Well, now you're going to make pumpkin rolls.
I'm excited.
Right?
I'm excited to roll this out. Now, how long does this process take once you get everything ready to go in the oven? Is it...
It goes quick, because what happens is once this goes right from the pan into the oven, you're going to bake it off at 375 for about 15 minutes, and then you need to flip it out while it's still hot, and we roll it up. Okay. Which we'll do in our next segment after everything's combined.
Okay, we got like 5 seconds now, so you're going to
just going to combine these, mix them into a smooth batter, and pour it out into our pan, right to the oven.
All right, we'll be doing that, and we'll roll it all out on this cookie sheet coming up. But coming up next, we're talking the Great American Smokeout Day is today. We've got a special guest in the studio. We're going to talk about that after the break. Stay with us.
I'm Jeffrey Friedman. For over 30 years, my law firm has won thousands of Social Security disability claims. If a physical or mental condition make it impossible for you to work, call today. We'll help get all the benefits and money you deserve.
Introducing the 2012 Kia Sorento, with up to 32 miles per gallon and more features than ever before. And right now, lease the 2012 Sorento for $239 a month.
Thursday.
This is beautiful.
Beneath the romance.
The closest thing on earth to heaven.
Betrayal.
You used me?
Beneath the surface.
Get out of the water.
Danger.
It's an emergency. Send a boat now.
The Vampire Diaries Paul Wesley stars.
I think it's amazing.
In Beneath the Blue, a CW special movie presentation, Thursday at 8/7 Central.
Hey, what's New York? John and John here from FWS. There's some strange things going on out there today.
One furniture store recently went bankrupt and closed, has opened up the same stores under a different name.
Another company is running a big liquidation sale where they raise their prices way up so they can pretend to get big discounts.
We know you won't fall for these shenanigans. FWS is Western New York's closeout specialist. Our prices are 20 to 75% off MSRP every day.
Nice, huh? Yeah, you know what else is nice is all the savings you can get on Cruise and Traverse over there. Oh,
That's my beard.
It's amazing.
This holiday, Chevy's giving more. Now, well-qualified lessees can get a low-mileage lease on a Chevy Cruze LS for around $190 a month. Visit ChevyDealer.com.
I'm Jeffrey Friedman. My law firm has helped over 30,000 families wipe out their debt, protect their assets, and stop the harassing calls. For a free consultation, give us a call today, 1-800-343-8537.
Kitchen for Winging It Buffalo Style is provided by Kitchen World. Visit them today for a kitchen that's out of this world.
And welcome back. If you have a loved one trying to quit smoking, how can you help them stay on track?
Well, today, more Americans will try to quit today than any other day of the year because it's part of the annual Great American Smokeout. And we have Anthony Bellani, who is the director of the Erie Niagara Tobacco Free Coalition. Let's just start out. Give some advice to smokers who want to quit, at least for today. It's a start.
The first thing is taking that first step. Sign a pledge. Wait a few minutes for your next smoke. Just any small step, because this is the toughest addiction that anyone could really try and break. We have people that call the local New York State Smokers Quit line, say it's harder to give up than hard drugs, and people try many times to do it. The idea is to just stick with it and try and get support. Get professional support from your doctor, from the medical community, your family, your friends. Build a network of support. Let people know you're going to do it. And you're a long way along. If you try and keep it a secret, which a lot of people do, they don't want to deal with the embarrassment of falling down. Please know it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and if you take those small steps, you're a long way along.
Are we taking a look at the pledge?
Yes, we're going to be up at the Niagara Falls Medical Center today with Mayor Deister, Councilmember Charles Walker, and the head of the hospital, Mr. Ruffalo. We're going to be helping people quit up there, and we have a pledge. In fact, if you want to pledge online, you can go to nfmmc.org to get the pledge online, or you could call the New York State Smokers Quit line at 866-NY-QUITS.
Hey, let's talk Joe.
Yeah, you know, if anybody knows about falling down and getting back up, it's me. You know, I've been trying to quit for quite some time. I used to be about 2 packs a day or a pack and a half. Now I'm about, you know, a pack a week or a little less than that. I actually feel a little physically better, but I know I have a long way to go. But I just want to tell people out there, you can at least cut down, and that definitely helps you get through those moments where you thought at one point in time you could never go without that cigarette. And I have those moments now. So
well, maybe you could help us all today.
All right. You're putting me on the spot here.
Here you go.
And you had asked a very applicable question. Is it, it may be too late today?
Right, I did, because I already had one this morning. So.
And you said?
But
never too late.
Never too late.
It's what do they say? That today's the first day of the rest of your life.
There you go.
This is a first moment of the rest of your life. The docs at Roswell often tell people that people are always wondering about the miracle cure for cancer. A miracle cure for cancer would be to get people to stop smoking. Sure. It would save almost 500,000 lives a year nationally.
Very quickly, talk about, you just don't want one person, two people. You want to go community-wide.
Absolutely. We're so in favor of the smoke out, but we are looking to get the community to quit smoking and looking for all kinds of ways to do that. We've been working with a lot of great communities in Erie and Niagara and across New York State for things like smoke-free entryways to businesses and smoke-free parks. But something we're working on now that's very important is to make everyone aware of the last bastion of tobacco advertising, which is at the retail center. People see this every time they walk in or out of a store, and kids are influenced by it. So we're just saying that tobacco marketing works. Just ask your kids. And the end result of that is that localities now, local cities and towns can establish their own guidelines for responsible tobacco retailing. They could say, we've seen enough of this. We don't want to see it anymore.
Stand up. And we're going to keep you in touch with Joe to let you know how the pledge is going.
Progress, absolutely.
Anthony Bellani, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us. Great to see you.
All right now we're going to head over to Emily Lenahan to find out what's happening on the old .com check. And obviously this subject is probably up there.
Oh yes, definitely. I'm really excited about the conversation we have happening right now on our Facebook page because our viewers who used to be smokers are sharing their tips on how they quit with our viewers who are trying. So, I'm really surprised by the amount of people who said they quit cold turkey. They decided to quit and they did. And a lot of them have been talking about their struggles. A few people quit because of really life-altering health experiences they've had. So you can definitely read about that on our Facebook page. And a lot of people have been substituting other things for cigarettes. Angelina said she chewed ice every time she wanted to smoke. Tanya said she used sunflower seeds. Someone else used gum. So definitely, definitely check out this conversation right now to see tips on how to quit smoking. Now, earlier you were talking about Bradley Cooper, the sexiest man alive, and of course we have a photo gallery for you to see. Go to wingingit.tv, scroll down to the lower right-hand side, and click on our photo gallery. You will definitely not regret it. You'll want to check this one out today. Here he is at the Hangover 2 premiere. This picture is from 1992 when he was in chemistry class. Now, tons of different photos here. I need to send it back to you guys, but I'm going to keep looking at this photo gallery right now, so definitely check this all out on wingingit.tv.
Thanks, Emily. You know, Vic's not here right now because she's busy looking at those pictures, and I think we know where she's going to be all day. Everybody in Buffalo is gearing up for the turkey trot. They're strapping on their running shoes, getting ready to go. But across the nation, running is becoming a more popular sport. So we talked to an expert about what you can do to get started and jump on that running bandwagon. This morning, we're talking with Bart Yasso. He is the Chief Running Officer of Runner's World magazine. Good morning, Bart.
Hey, good morning, Allie. How are you?
I'm great. Now, we're talking today about the increasing popularity of running. I love to run. I do it all the time, but more and more people are hopping on that bandwagon.
Yes, Allie. All-time popularity in running right now. There are just more people running. There are more women running now than ever, and that's where a lot of the growth has come. When I go to these races every weekend, some of the races I go to have 60% women in the race.
That's amazing, and it is a great workout. So a lot of people want to get involved. Is there a good way to start your running career?
Yeah, Allie, if you're starting from scratch, the key is just to start out slowly, both the pace you're going to run and the distance you're going to run. And if you want to start out even doing a walk-run program where you run 5 minutes and walk a couple minutes and then run another 5 minutes, that's what I suggest, because I want you to be a runner for life. I want you to get into the sport and enjoy it. And do races like the big turkey trot you guys have in Buffalo on Thanksgiving Day, which is one of the oldest races in the country.
And it's a great one. A lot of people worry, too, about their equipment, especially in cold weather temperatures like this. Are there special sneakers, running gear, anything that people need to get started?
Sure, Allie. Well, number one, the most popular and best equipment is your running shoe. So you have to get the best running shoe for you. Go to your local running store and tell them how much you're going to run, and they'll look at your running form, and they'll get the best running shoe specifically for you. And then living in Buffalo, you got to get used to some cold weather running, so you need a good base layer. There's some good technical running clothing. You need that good base layer to keep you warm, and then you can wear a shell or a couple layers based on how cold it is, and if the wind is coming off the lake. You want to stay warm, but you can stay warm with the proper running clothing.
All right, Bart, thank you so much. Runner's World is a great resource for all runners. We're going to post a link to their website on our website, wingingit.tv. And it was great talking with you this morning.
All right, Allie, great to talk to you.
You know the importance of good running shoes.
I do. I mean, I bought a new pair, but recently I've been getting this hip pain going on, so I'm taking them right back to the store, and they're going to rework them for me.
They're going to adjust you.
Hopefully adjust them.
You got to stretch.
I stretch. I don't know whether I'm doing the correct stretching either, so there's a lot involved.
There is.
Running's great. It's such a you get such a runner's high. You know, it's awesome.
You feel good about yourself.
You can do anything. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Really good.
It is time now for a preview of some of the stories the News 4 News team is working on.
That's right. We're going to send things over to Melissa Holmes right now, and she's with Russ Barbera this morning. What's up?
Good morning. Yeah, this is a 2-month anniversary of Occupy Wall Street in New York City, but our Occupy Buffalo protesters are actually very busy this morning themselves. And to find out more about that, let's turn things over to assignment manager Russ Barbera. Good morning, Russ.
Good morning. Good morning. You're right. They're coordinating something in pretty much 30 cities. So New York City is where the spotlight is today. They're saying tens of thousands are going to show up in Zuccotti Park there and march to Wall Street and the subway and who knows where else to try to disrupt things. They're saying they want to stop Wall Street from operating today. They're talking about stopping people from getting to work, which that could be interesting because their 99% partners trying to go to work won't be able to get there. But the police in New York City are saying that is not going to happen, which of course sets it up for a possible confrontation. So we'll be keeping an eye on New York City today while we just watched our guys leave from Niagara Square. They're going to Albany. What's going on in Albany is hundreds of them will show up there and deliver those letters, the signatures, petitions that they gathered, asking the governor not to take away the millionaire's tax, which has been a big bone of contention for them. So that's going to happen in Albany, and they're going to march on the Capitol somewhere, which could create problems, especially if it's around the governor's office. The state police don't take too kindly about that, so they'll be keeping an eye on that too. So we'll be watching both cities, Albany and New York City, anywhere else.
Yeah, and Nalina was live at 7:30 this morning as they loaded the bus and headed off to the state capitol this morning. What else is going on this morning, Russ?
Well, quickly, we're getting close to being able to tell you what caused the fire in West Seneca and Covington last week. 2 people died, mom and her son.
Really devastating fire.
Yeah, we actually have the information. We just have to double confirm it before we can actually lay it out for you. We do know it's not suspicious, so that's good news in that sense, but just a terrible tragedy. On the lighter side of things, though, there's a huge football game in Western New York tonight. Our sports department's covering it. St. Francis and St. Joe's. Chad Kelly and the kid from St. Francis is a Division I running back next year. His last name is Lynch. Forgive me for not remembering his first name, but that's a huge football. There's going to be a lot of people there. A lot of folks of you out there are going to be there, so we're going to be there, and we're going to bring it to you.
My husband went to St. Francis, and I was in St. Joe's swing choir, so we're going head-to-head tonight,
there it
too.
is.
So,
there it is.
Yeah, it's a big battle in our household this morning, for sure. All right, that's some of the stuff that News 4 is working on. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Melissa. It's time now for our Turkey a Day giveaway. We're going to make someone's Thanksgiving just a little bit brighter. And today's winner is David Reynolds. Congratulations, David. You're the winner of our Turkey a Day contest today. You get a turkey thanks to Western New York Auto Care's neighborhood service centers. Someone from the station is going to be in contact with you very soon to let you know how you can claim your prize. Now, we've been giving away these turkeys every day this month, and we're going to keep going until the day before Thanksgiving. And it's all part of Western New York Auto Care's car giveaway. Now, you can still sign up to win this turkey on wingingit.tv under the contest tab. We're no longer accepting applications to win the free car, but if you signed up, be sure to turn us on because we'll be announcing that winner next Wednesday, November 23rd. And that's going to be an exciting day because we'll be announcing a lot on the 23rd.
I can't wait.
It's going to be a big day before Thanksgiving.
I also can't wait till they get finished with what they're baking in the kitchen.
I know. We're going to toss it over to Joe and Gretchen now.
Hey, that's right. We got something going on in the oven right now. We made our pumpkin roll, laid it out on the sheet. It was put into the oven at what, 375?
375.
And how long did that take? Not too
long.
much time, huh?
The recipe originally had said a 9x13 pan. This is a half sheet pan. But I found that it was too thick. It wasn't. It was just cracking as it rolled, and I would hate for the viewers to have cracked pumpkin rolls.
So you don't want it to be too thick?
I don't want it to be too thick because then when you go to roll it, you'll just crack.
It smells like Christmas in here right now, I got to tell you.
That's what I smell like all the time.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wonderful fragrance.
Okay, don't burn yourself.
No, I won't. That's why you're doing this.
Right.
What do you want me to do?
No.
No.
Don't move.
Get away.
We have parchment paper down, and you can use a kitchen towel.
What'd you sprinkle on there?
Just some powdered sugar. You can use granulated sugar. And I'm just going to flip it out.
Wow. Awesome.
Not burning yourself.
Now I'll peel off. Can I peel?
You can gently peel.
Wait, no, I'm going to ruin that. Let's see what happens here. Oh, ever so gently.
Ever so gently. Start with your edges and lift those out. Burn your fingers.
It is kind of hot, so you do want to be careful.
It is kind of hot.
If you have the kids in the kitchen for something, I can't do it. You do it. I'm going to ruin that. Oh, beautiful. Right off. Now, obviously, you want to let that cool a little bit, or you don't want to let that cool.
No, you have to start rolling immediately.
Cool. Okay.
That's why we put the powdered sugar down here, and you just want to start at the long edge, so that way the roll will be this way. If you rolled it up this way, it would be really fat and short.
Right, you want it long.
So you want it a little bit longer. So you,
like the Yule log.
Like the Bush de Noel.
Whatever that is.
And you just want to roll
so you're
it
just
back.
pulling the paper.
Just pulling it back.
Amazing. Look at this. And you've got the powdered sugar right there.
And then, yeah, it'll eventually melt off just due to the heat. And so then you're going to let this cool for 2 hours.
Okay.
But through the magic of TV...
We have a cooled version right here. So
we have a cooled version right here.
Now, you just let it sit on the counter, right? You're not...
You can put it on a cooling rack.
Okay.
Just to let it cool down faster. And you can refrigerate it overnight. You don't have to let it... You don't have to fill it right away.
Okay. And then you're going to unroll it,
So then you're just going to unroll it.
My favorite part. Now, what am I doing?
Right on.
Just all over.
Just do like an all-over thing.
All right. Sorry. Getting a little excited when you put this much
use
cream
cheese. More cream cheese.
Filling here. There we go.
And you just want to spread it out to a nice even layer. You don't want to do too much because then it'll ooze out and that's not attractive.
Okay, now is there anything else you can fill this with besides cream cheese?
Buttercream, whipped cream,
okay.
Anything like that. If you wanted to go like chocolate buttercream, something like that would be delicious. Chocolate and pumpkin always goes really well together.
Yeah, this mix is actually really good though, Lance.
Yes, cream cheese is always the most popular to go with pumpkin and carrot.
Mm-hmm. I'm ruining everything.
No, you're not. You're doing a delightful job.
All right. If I was at home right now, I'd be doing something
Don't do it.
very interesting.
Don't do it. Do it. Do it.
All right.
So then all you want to do is...
Oh, great. And now you're just rolling back up. Wow. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Now, does this have any more is there anything else to do here?
You could, if you wanted to take it to the next level, is pipe cream cheese on the outside. You could put some sifted powdered sugar on it.
I'm all about piping cream cheese wherever it can possibly go, but that's a great idea.
What you want to do is always trim your ends, because sometimes your ends don't get the cream cheese swirl in it. You want to put your best foot forward, so
I got you. So you want to make
trim your ends off, and then you can do slices like that, or this is kind of like the Bush to Noel.
Oh, like an angle like that.
You can do it like on an angle.
Oh, look at, wow.
And then you like attach it.
Oh, what are you doing here? You're going way over my head. I didn't know you were going to do that. Now what?
Like you can just make it look.
Oh, yeah, it looks like an airplane.
This would be like
something.
Or a fallen log in the forest.
Oh, right.
That's what the Bush to Noel is a traditional way. So you can do pumpkin roll. You can do it as pinwheels. You can do it as a log. And then you can obviously finish it with some powdered sugar on top, so the freshly fallen snow.
Yeah.
You know, something like that. Yeah. So however you want to go ahead and finish, that's what you can do.
This is a great dish, and like we said before, for kids in the kitchen, it's also fun to make.
Right, as long as you get the burning done first on your own.
Get the hot
and
plate
then,
out of the way,
have your kids and get involved and put the frosting on and cut it and do however you want to present it.
Now, this time of year at school, I mean, you're obviously in class, you're teaching. You guys working on holiday-type dishes, or just a wide variety of stuff?
We have our class plan still, but something always comes up. We used to do gingerbread houses, which was always really fun, and we are doing some gingerbread things for the holiday market, some gingerbread men, and Santa's wall workshop kind of a thing. So we're in gingerbread mode, not pumpkin mode.
All right.
Which is fine too.
No, it smells great in here too.
It does.
Great job. All right, we're going to make a great second helping coming up. Obviously, it involves what's left over here of the. What is it?
Pumpkin roll.
Pumpkin roll, exactly. All right. When we head back, though, we're going to have a quick check of weather with Amelia Siegel. It's sunny but cold out there right now, that's for sure. That's a live look at City Hall. We'll be right back.
Monday, need to impress a small town? You can host a party.
I have a friend in New York. She's a professional party planner.
Call in the big guns from the Big Apple.
It's basically just a football thing.
It's like Friday Night Lights, but without all the depressing parts.
Now, New York style.
Welcome, everyone. Enjoy our signature cocktail.
Why is it purple?
Meets Bluebell taste.
I don't understand this food. I just want chicken fingers.
Heart of Dixie.
Monday at 9 on CW23.
To increase fuel efficiency, its profile is sculpted for optimal aerodynamics. It reduces wind resistance in an irresistible sort of way. The all-new Ford Focus with up to 40 miles per gallon highway.
Now get into the aerodynamically fuel-efficient Focus for as little as $169 a month. That's just $169, only at your neighborhood Ford store.
Welcome to Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop, where fresh always sounds better. Fresh coffee, every cup, guaranteed. Fresh baked goods, like our delectable caramel crunch donut, and deliciously decadent beverages like our new caramel mocha latte. Now only $1.99. Because at Tim Hortons, we believe fresh doesn't have to cost more. And try our new caramel hot chocolate. Tim Hortons Cafe and Bake Shop, where quality really does meet value.
Great. Left the umbrella at the office? Couldn't find the top to the travel mug? This could be a Monday morning you won't ever forget. Because even if you have those one-size-fits-all mats, all kinds of permanent stains find their way off those mats and onto your floors anyway. Unless you have WeatherTech floor liners. WeatherTech liners are laser measured to custom fit and perfectly protect your specific make and model. Front, back, even up the sides. So all of life's little permanent reminders go into the liner and stay in the liner until you wash them away. You can find your WeatherTech floor liners at WeatherTech.com. Just enter your vehicle make and model, select the liner and color, and say goodbye to all those little resale robbing reminders. Questions? Give us a call at 1-800-CarMats. Don't wait until it's too late. Order your WeatherTech protection today at WeatherTech.com. WeatherTech floor liners. Complete protection, completely American made at WeatherTech.com.
To you on this Thursday. Well, we're going to see the lake effect snow developing this afternoon for areas south of Buffalo. Niagara Frontier, you'll be mainly dry for today, tomorrow, and Saturday. Lake effect snow advisory, though, has been issued for Chautauqua and Cattaraugus counties. It begins at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to run through 3 a.m. on Friday, where snowfall totals today and tonight will range from about 2 to 5 inches. The 5 inches would be in the higher elevations and mainly along the Chautauqua ridgeline. Everybody is cold this morning. It is a hot chocolate, hot coffee kind of start to the day. We're at 33 in Buffalo, 34 in the Falls, 30 in Jamestown and Bradford, 31 in Wellsville, and 38 for those of you in Dunkirk. We're dry right now. You can see cloudy skies over the region, potentially a few peaks of sunshine throughout the day today along the Niagara Frontier for the second half of the day. Here's your forecast with Super Microcast. We're dry during the first half of the day. Lake effect snow develops during the afternoon beginning around 1 o'clock. It continues this evening, again favoring areas south of Buffalo. Accumulations confined mainly to the Boston Hills into Wyoming County, and then areas south. For Friday morning, any snow will taper off. Skies will become partly sunny, and we'll dry things out for the second half of our Friday, if not earlier. Here's your weather for today. Again, we're partly to mostly cloudy. It is chilly. About a 20-degree temperature drop from this time yesterday. Highs today around 40. Lake effect snow, again, is going to develop this afternoon, where around an inch is possible, mainly from the hills south. Potentially some of that snow mixing with rain in the south towns and along the lakeshore. For tonight, lake snow continues, an additional 2 to 4 inches in the hills and areas south. We're cold no matter where you are. A low in the 20s, a southern tier low of 19. For tomorrow, there's the chance of some snow early. Otherwise, we're partly sunny, breezy for our Friday. That's going to make the wind chill feel cold out there with a high of 44. Expect wind chills in the 30s, a southern tier high of 37. For Saturday, we're partly sunny with a high of 53. Now we're going to send things back into the kitchen for a look at the second helping. Hey, Joe.
Amelia, what's up? We have just made a great pumpkin roll here, and we are now whipping up some fresh whipped cream.
Fresh whipped cream.
All right, we're going to
second helping.
Second helping. It's going to be a stackable situation, right? We're going to
situation. It's a situation.
Situation.
We got
Come
a
on
situation.
Back. It's not a situation. It's a situation.
Wait, my cookies and milk.
Oh, brother. Hey, guys. Oh, sorry. I thought those were put out for me. Got a dash. Customers.
This holiday, Chevy's giving more. Very well-qualified lessees can sign and drive a Chevy Malibu for around $213 a month. Visit ChevyDealer.com.
Hi, Jim McGee here with a huge daily deal that's really going to knock you out. It's Rocky's Pizza, the one with the great sweet sauce. $10 gets you $20 for pizza, subs, wings, and drinks. 2 locations in Ransomville and Grand Island, and it's only at HugeDailyDeal.com.
Clap on, clap off.
Presenting the Clapper. Just plug it in. Turns things on, turns things off, just by clapping. Perfect for hard-to-reach places. Switch to the away function for convenience and security. Your lights will turn on as you enter the room. Or if someone else tries to.
Clap on, clap off. The Clapper.
Available at Walgreens, CVS, Kmart, and participating Ace.
To those who've received both the full-size room and 36-mile-per-gallon highway of the La Crosse with e-assist, enjoy. To those who sacrificed one for the other, there's still time. During the Buick Holiday event, sign and drive this 2012 Buick La Crosse for $331 per month with nothing due at signing. It's our best offer of the year.
Beautiful furniture has a presence, a unique personality. It should express the way you feel and how you live your life. When you come home, you want to be greeted with open arms from someone you love. Everyone deserves a hug, even from their favorite chair.
The Kathy Ireland Home Collection.
Smart, sophisticated, affordable solutions for your home. That's what we do at Raymore & Flanagan.
Furniture for winging it Buffalo style is provided by FWS. Dress up your home for less. FWS.
Trifle. That's what we're making here on second helpings here on Winging It. We made a great pumpkin roll. I don't know. I want to call it a log.
Or pinwheels, kind of like the pinwheels.
Right. So a lot of extras here. We've got,
if you have some extras, if you have a trifle bowl will be delightful. I just have this pretty fluted sort of bowl. What you want to do is just chop up some of your layers, put them in the bottom.
All right, and you just whipped this cream.
I did.
Like how do you do that really quick? Just tell the folks at home how to make a fresh whipped cream.
It's just heavy cream, powdered sugar to taste, and whip it up till you not get butter. You don't want to make butter.
You don't want to make butter.
Whipped cream.
Okay.
If you've made butter, you've gone too far.
You've gone too far,
If you have whipped cream, then you're perfect.
Okay.
So you just want to layer.
Wow.
So I got that, and then I got a little bit of chocolate chips.
Oh, that never hurts. They're always welcome at the party.
Are they always welcome?
In my house, that's for sure. Ah, yes, and another layer of that.
So you just kind of keep building to the top of your bowl.
Yep. You do that.
You're gonna eat the chocolate chips.
These are good on their own. Although they look great like that. Now, are you gonna eat this with a spoon?
Yeah, and you would just spoon it out into portions for your guests or yourself.
That's my stomach, by the way, making that noise.
No. Okay, hit me with some chocolate chips.
I'm doing it like that. That's winging it style right there.
That's winging it style, see?
Look at that.
There.
I surprise myself every day. All right.
Learn something new every day.
Chef Gretchen, pastry chef from NCCC. Awesome stuff.
I did it.
We're going to have you back closer to the holidays.
Closer to holidays, yes.
And,
closer to holidays.
Got some surprises up your sleeve.
I don't know. I'm nervous. There's a lot of Christmas baking to be had, so I don't know what I can do. I better bring my A game.
Yeah. Well, you do that every week anyway. All right. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Joe and Gretchen. We're going to take a look now at what's happening around town in West Seneca. The Girl Scouts will have a clothing drive at the Southgate Plaza from 1 to 3 this coming Saturday. Their troop is learning about how you're never going to make a difference. Yes, you are. Come on, girls. You're never too young to make a difference. I read that. I read that wrong. Okay, you can get the real information on this event on our website, wingingit.tv.
You lost your badge. You
say that to me every morning, too. I'm like, what is it, 5 a.m.
Say the pledge, and then you'll make a difference.
Oh, sorry, Girl Scouts. Better luck next time.
Coming up tomorrow on Winging It Buffalo Style, Chef Tom is Irishman's Pub is coming, and he's going to make a black and tan mac and cheese.
Can't wait for that. Plus, our last CW Star finalist, Matt Snyder, is in the house. Oh, that looks great.
And we're going to take you on a tour of a museum, and it's just going to be a wonderful day.
Ask anyone who owns a bike, and they'll tell you it's the journey, not just the destination. At Gowanda Harley-Davidson, our customers understand that, and so do we, because we don't just sell Harleys, we ride them too. For over 65 years, we've understood what's important to you. Perhaps that's why our customers rank us in the top 10 of dealerships in the nation for ownership experience. So if you ride, if you want to ride, if you've even thought about riding, come see us at Gowanda Harley-Davidson. The destination is worth the journey.
You've got to try the new sizzling entrees.
Fresh flavor never sounded so good.
Okay, I'll have that.
Applebee's new sizzling entrees are here. So come try our juicy new double barrel whiskey sirloins, topped with caramelized onions and mushrooms and served over handmade garlic mashed potatoes. There's also our sizzling Cajun steak and shrimp and more. New sizzling entrees starting at $8.99. Come taste what's new in the neighborhood, only at Applebee's. Now serving half-price appetizers late night.
Considering college? Then the smart place to start is Niagara County Community College. NCCC offers 70-degree and certificate programs, inexpensive tuition, on-campus housing, and easy credit transfer. or earn your degree online. The NCCC has over 100 e-learning courses or full degrees in such programs as business administration, liberal arts and sciences, humanities, and computer information systems. If you'd like to find out more information about NCCC, just give us a call, visit our website, or stop by our campus in Sanborn, New York.
Hey, West New York, John and John here from FWS. There are some strange things going on out there today.
One furniture store recently went bankrupt and closed, has opened up the same stores under a different name.
Another company is running a big liquidation sale where they raise their prices way up so they can pretend to get big discounts.
We know you won't fall for these shenanigans. FWS is West New York's closeout specialist. Our prices are 20 to 75% off MSRP every day.
To increase fuel efficiency, its profile is sculpted for optimal aerodynamics. It reduces wind resistance in an irresistible sort of way. The all-new Ford Focus with up to 40 miles per gallon highway.
Now get into the aerodynamically fuel-efficient Focus for as little as $169 a month. That's just $169, only at your neighborhood Ford store.
Watch the 10 o'clock news right here on CW23.
Today on the Dr. Oz Show, you've lived your life by them, but could everything your mother told you be wrong? Dr. Oz goes coast to coast to find out, what health myths do you believe?
Is that true?
Chicken soup, wet hair, germs. Dr. Oz puts your biggest health myths to the test. 1, 2, 3, go! It's time to separate fact, it's the truth, from fiction. The answers will shock you.
It's a myth.
Next.